What's good, y'all? So, y'all already know why I'm here, child. It's for Love and Hip Hop New York, Season 10, Episode 13, Mind Your Dollars. So, we find out at the end of this episode that next week is the season finale. I really feel like it need to be the series finale. This entire season of Love and Hip Hop New York has been one big bust from the word go. Mona and y'all made such a huge deal about letting it be known all of the OGs were coming back. All of the OGs were coming back. But they came back to do what? Because the episodes are still dull, delayed, dry, boring, ran through. And at this point, Mona, quit being greedy, get it to the needy. Okay, that's a little piece of DMX. Stop being greedy for those of y'all little young people who might not understand. Just like I could not understand this damn episode. Like I refused to watch it on demand because I'm not putting any of my coins into this. I'm just gonna review it and make coins off of it. And I just decided to watch it on YouTube where I could fast forward and skip at my leisure, which is what I did several times through here. So if I missed anything, who cares? Because whatever I missed, I mean, everything else is delayed. So, hey. Anyway, Fresher brings Papoose to the jewelry shop. Hold on, let me cut this off, child. Fresher brings Papoose to the jewelry shop to look at rings because Fresher wants to propose to Jen again. Fresher says that he proposed to Jen 10 years ago, but then she found text messages that he was sending to another young lady, and she then threw the ring out of the window while they was on the parkway, the Belt Parkway. If those of y'all who don't know what the Belt Parkway is, that's basically like the bridge you take to get to New Jersey and New York. Papoose is proud of him for wanting to take this next step, but warns him that it's best for him to wait until she can fully trust him as far as infidelity goes. And Pap, you constantly give this young man really great advice, and he constantly chooses not to use it. And y'all are going to see why towards the end of this video. But honestly, I feel like he doesn't even really love Jen like that. We all know who he got feelings for. He has feelings for Jada. That's very evident and it's very obvious. Don't be fooled. Him sitting up here giving Jen this ring is really not because he just loves her so much and just got to have her in his life, because who wants to come home to a bitch like her every day? This whole thing is simply because he doesn't want to have to split up the time with his kids. He said that himself. Actually, he said that first, and then he said, and because I love Jen, which to me said everything that needed to be said. And I get it. Most men, they would decide to just go on ahead and deal with bull crap just for their kids. But at some point, Fresher, you're just going to have to learn how to suck that up and do things the right way in decency and in order, which is don't marry Jen. She's no good for you. You don't love her, or at least you don't love her enough to really stop doing everything that it is that you're doing. Because we all know where your real feelings are, and it's okay. But what you're doing that's not okay is you're stringing this woman along who you've already ruined. I don't bit more believe that Jen acted this way when they was in 7th grade. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. I believe everything that he put her through made her who she is right now. And you've done enough. You need to go on ahead and just free your thoughts and watch them fly. Use your heart and not your eyes, because your heart ain't with her. Your heart with Jada, and it bleeds. Oh girl, I'm sitting up here spitting on the camera, child. Wait a minute. Anyway. Kimbella and Juelz' twin sit down to talk about his album. Kimbella also invites Juelz and Twin's mom, and she calls all of the kids down to read an open letter that Juelz wrote for his family. I thought that the open letter thing was really, really cute. I loved seeing Kimbella vulnerable in that moment, his brother, the kids. I adore all of that, and it just goes to show. Y'all black men, y'all need to do better. Y'all need to do better. Like, it's very easy to sit in jail away from your kids and say, I'm gonna do better, I'm gonna do better, I'm gonna do better, I'm gonna do better. But it's a whole nother thing to actually do it. And I felt like, Juelz, you were way too seasoned in the game, and you already had these kids before you went down for something as stupid as, being addicted to opioids and having all kind of artillery on you going into that commercial flight. Like, you knew better than that. And now that stupid decision done took you away from your kids, and it's your kids that suffer. You have to miss seeing y'all youngest child miss his first steps, miss his first birthdays, and it's like, all for what? All for what? For what? If it don't mean you no good, stay away from it. That goes for people, places, and things. That's a noun. If it don't mean you no good, stay away from it. And I really hope you do better, because your children need you, especially your sons. They need you. And you need to look at the type of example that you're setting, and you have to ask yourself, is this what I want my kids out here doing? Do I want my kid to grow up and then I'm getting the same type of phone calls that Kimbella and my mom had to get about me? Do better. Yandy invites Remy and Olivia out to go shopping, and they basically talk about the whole rich stealing from Olivia thing. Remy talks about having split sheets, and she says that basically shows who put in what percentage of the work. And if those aren't right, or not done properly, a lot of people will be pissed at the end of the night, honey, because they're not being paid right. And I never really thought about that. That's actually a really good idea, and that's a really good thing to have. Like, yeah, I'm with Remy on that. Yeah, let me go on ahead and get a split sheet, because y'all ain't going to sit up here and try to cheat me out of house at home. No, ma'am. Olivia gets upset, thinking that Yandy is riding for rich after he stole over $117,000 from her. Olivia, Yandy, and y'all know I don't even see it for Yandy like that, but I ain't got to see it for you to, like, take up for you. She's in a tough spot. Okay, because her and Rich does the same thing. And nobody consciously wants to think that somebody that they call a friend is out here stealing from somebody else that they call a friend. Nobody wants to think that. So instead of you getting upset about that, you just need to allow her to stay neutral and hold on to your love, baby, because we're going to get down to that in a second. Rich, Pep, and Joe Budden meet to play on a golf simulator, and they bring up a pic about Joe and Sin being together, and then that basically becomes half of the topic of conversation. But girl, who cares? I can have no parts of that. They talk about the Olivia situation, but at this point, who cares? I really don't want to talk about that. But Papoose did bring up a really good point, which is, yeah, she's upset about the money, but she's mainly upset about the fact that you all had a camaraderie, a sister, and a brotherhood before that came about. That's really what she's mad at. And I think so too. But still, I can have no parts. I'm moving right on along. Chrissy and Jimmy go out to lunch. Who gives a damn? Jada and Jen meet up. Girl, I gotta take a swig off of this one right here, honey. Hold on. Don't laugh at me at the way I drink water, girl. I'm starting to think I'm dehydrated. I'm so damn thirsty. Whew. Jen brings a payment arrangement, saying that she doesn't believe that he owes her $60,000. She believes it's more like $30,000, and the agreement says that he will pay her $1,500 a month on a 24-month basis. Yeah, Jada doesn't agree, and Jen tells her, "Good luck with getting your money." Boom. Jen says that if it ain't on her terms, ain't nothing happening. Jada says, "You're just the baby mama. You're not his wife. Nothing has to go through her," and says that she feels bad that she doesn't know how business works, and she looks older than she does, so she should know. Jen, let me tell you something, baby. Sweetheart, come here. Because I always go in and like have on you, Jen, but I don't think that's working. I really think you need a real grown lady, womanly type of advice coming from a gay man. Give it up, baby. Give it up. Give up this hard posterior. Give up this ghetto fat, progetic, hoochie mama, hood rat, hoochie mama type of exterior. Get rid of all of that, Jen. Jen, let us see the real you. Because I just refuse to believe that you wake up every morning being this way. Like, who consciously wants to wake up every morning with a bad attitude, a bad disposition, want a self-proclaimed hood rat, ghetto bucket, skeezer, gold digger? I don't know who the gold digger is in this situation, Jen, but it surely as hell ain't Jada, considering the fact that your man stole $60,000 from her to give to you. And considering the fact of last episode, how you wanted marble countertops and you wanted this and you wanted that, but y'all still got 32-inch TVs going in that big house. That right there shows you y'all are living way too high on the hog. Because if he had money like that, there would be no reason to have no payment installment plan. He would go on ahead and just break her off for $60,000 and y'all could just be done with her. But see, Jen, this is where the gag is on you. Girl, you may as well wear a dunce cap and some tap dancer shoes, because you're the biggest dunce if I've ever seen it. If you think for 1 minute Fresher and Jada is just going to stop dealing with each other, especially considering the fact he has real feelings for that lady, you can forget it. And don't think for 1 minute just because he proposed to you that means something. That don't mean a damn thing. Y'all have way more bigger problems and issues in y'all relationship than you just wanting to get married. And this is the thing that kills me that everybody just seems to forget. Marriage doesn't make anything no better. If you were unhappy as being boyfriend or girlfriend and then you just jump up and get married, you're just going to be an unhappy married couple. And divorce is a lot of money. Move it right on along. Jim Jones, Chrissy Twin, and Kimbella are in the studios. Who gives a damn? Joe and Sin meet up at the bar. Who gives a damn? Fresher proposes to Jen doing his photo shoot. Who gives a damn? Now, here we go to Olivia and Cisco meet. Olivia said that Cisco called her and said, yo, you should check on your shit because your man's out here on some foul shit. Check your money. He's stealing and he's doing deals behind your back. Cisco's sitting around there looking like a confused dog. Cisco says that he doesn't remember any of that conversation, and she says, how can you not remember that? You're the reason how I figured out all of the money that he stole from me. Cisco says that he and Rich had some bumps in the road, but he never called him a thief. Olivia gets up and then leaves, saying that she wasn't mad that he told her that because without him telling her that, she still would have been stuck in a situation where people are stealing from her and lying to her and using her. Cisco says, why is she still mad over something that happened 10 years ago? She says, oh, so I'm supposed to get over the fact that somebody stole $1,700,000 from me and I'm just supposed to be chill with it? She also says that he and Rich have a really weird, awkward relationship. They love each other 1 minute, they hate each other 1 minute, and she just can't understand and why now all of a sudden he's trying to backpedal and coochie pop in a handstand off of what he did tell that girl, and that was the end of the episode. Olivia, I will say this, they do have a weird relationship. That's because they both coochie bumping each other. Don't be fooled. That's just them having a lover's quarrel. Alright, and I've always thought that Cisco and Rich was bumping pocketbooks. Actually, I feel like Cisco was dogging Rich out from behind, and Rich was making footprints on the ceiling because after seeing Rich Dollaz little Tinseltown, small little lollipop guild, Diaga, he sure ain't the top in that relationship. I thoroughly believe that Cisco been busting down Rich for a very long time, and every time they get into arguments with each other, it bleeds. all over the show. Now they done got back cool. He done got his bumping buddy back together. He not trying to ruin that relationship again, especially not over you, no matter how much truth is in it. And Olivia, this is what I am going to tell you. You need to do a better job of handling your business. This is why you always have a contract and you read your contract thoroughly. Just because somebody sit up and call you your friend, your brother, your this, your that, when money talks, bullshit walk. You already know the saying. I don't have to tell you this. You should have already seen the signs for when 50 Cent chewed you up and spit you out for a hook. And you were Rich and got under the same damn thing. And we all know Rich for his work because he came up under P. Diddy. Stevie J. I mean, listen, baby. I don't know the terms and the arrangements and the agreements. He's saying that he don't owe you anything because you didn't write the record. It was his record and you made a lot of money touring off of that record for at least about 2-3 years, that I believe. But then you turn around and say that, hey, I had my lawyer look over it, yada, 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 and I'm supposed to get paid way more than what I have been getting paid. I mean, listen, this is why you never do business with friends, because now you're not just hurt off of the business, you're hurt off of the personal. Both of y'all are hurt off of the personal. Rich, I do believe she is owed way more than what she's getting. That I do. I don't care what you and Sister Harderbrink, a.k.a. your mama, got to say about it. Jewel, I do believe that she's owed a little bit more than what she's getting. But Olivia, at the same time, you got to do a much better job of reading your contracts thoroughly and knowing when to hold them and when to fold them. This is a life lesson to the both of y'all, and I really hope y'all look at this for what it is, and I really hope that y'all take it. But y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. The episode was so blasé. It was so just, like, all of the good stuff is happening now that we're about to be at the season finale. Like, the whole season was just delayed, Mona. I'm sorry. Like, y'all, I probably won't be reviewing this next season because I highly doubt it's going to get any better. I just don't believe that. But, hey, that's just my thoughts. We'll see. But y'all jump down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. I'm about to get off of here, splice, dice, and edit this, and I'll have it out to y'all by today. I'm not going to do Love and Hip Hop Miami tonight. Y'all will have that tomorrow, so don't ask me. You're going to get it tomorrow. Per point blank, poo. Bye.
I just woke up and I rolled up. I just woke up and I rolled up.